Having been born on a site, Irish traveller Freda Berry moved into a house with her family at the age of 2.
You'll be wearing the real one next week, help of God.
A week before her wedding day, she's out with her closest friends, hunting.
What do you think? Like
That's
it?
nice.
I think
yeah.
it really is lovely. Do you think it's nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. What do you reckon about the nun one?
No, I'm not going to try on that
I
one.
think you try it on. Look, it gets the cross and everything with it.
Wait, why don't you want to be a nun?
Because I've been a nun all of my life.
That's
Like
nice.
that one. Yeah, girls. That really is lovely. You look groovy.
"15 years ago, under the threat of eviction, Freda's parents were rehoused within Wrexham's settled community,
Put something like a stocking or something down there.
much to the alarm of the locals.
My mum was living on a site just down the road, more or less, and they wanted all the travellers to move into a house, and they were all giving them all houses to move into, and there was a big commotion about it, saying we're going to cause litter and there's going to be mischief going on, really. But in the end, like, people got to know us, like our next door neighbour, she's really nice. There's an old lady across the road. She's really, really nice. We've known them all our lives. So they know we're travellers and they understand. We ain't as bad as everyone thinks we are.
For Freda, marriage will not just signal an end to childhood, but see her returning to a more traditional traveller lifestyle.
I'd rather live in a trailer. Because in a house you don't see nothing, you don't do nothing. It's the same thing week in, week out. It's just boring.
When do you officially move out of home?
The day I get married, the day I say I do. And then the day after I'll be home. My home, not my mum and dad's home.
And where's that?
In the back garden. It's not very far. I'm coming from this room to outside.
Something's down to it. Freda to actually for all the girls night. Hen-do apparently.
The bride-to-be is savouring her last night of freedom. But midway through the evening, the hen-do is rudely interrupted by the stag-do.
The boys, the man just throw the boys out.
Women all in there. No,
Yeah, you have to go out.
They have a fucking thing. We win it first.
No, I don't give a shit.
Hello.
I'm ringing Stephen.
Come on, Kathleen.
My bag.
Margaret, where do you walk?
Come on, girls.
Freda Berry is preparing for the biggest day of her life. Once married, she won't just be living at the bottom of her parents' garden, but will get to sample the life of her ancestors, travelling on the road.
You ready for it?
Yes. She's born ready. Ask me that in about 20 minutes. Not only joking. That's the only thing that a girl looks forward to is her dress, and it's like something you plan for years and years. I want this and I want that, and it's just something you look forward to, innit?
How you feeling, Freda?
Alright. A bit stressed now, though.
Downstairs, the stress levels are rising.
Fuck's sake, Kat.
The dressmaker made it too long and I don't understand how she could have done it.
Get a scissors. My tell you keep turning, you keep turning, right?
That way. That way?
This is bad.
This way.
This is not good. This is really bad.
But outside, the non-traveller neighbours, many of whom have been friends of the family since Freda's childhood, are out in force to catch a glimpse of her fairy tale dress.
It's lovely to see because it's so different from our way of life and our weddings. People have got an idea of traveller families, and when you live by them, It's just not what people think at all. You have to live with them because they're absolutely brilliant. They blend in. To be perfectly honest, you've got other ordinary families who are a lot more trouble than the travellers.
On the day of her wedding, Freda Berry is being transported to the church in a luxury Rolls-Royce. But as the ceremony draws ever closer, wedding day jitters are increasingly apparent.
What are you nervous about?
It's just nerves, isn't it?
Once married, Freda will leave home and sample a new life, travelling on the road.
It's going to be weird because I've been with my mum and dad so long and always doing what my mum and dad say, and I don't know, it's going to be different.
Although their upbringings have been very different, Freda will be married in the same church as her mother was 24 years ago.
How you feeling, Kathleen?
Nervous. Stressed out.
But even in sub-zero temperatures, the extravagance of a modern traveller wedding draws a crowd. Two weeks after her wedding day, Irish traveller Freda is moving from her parents' house to her new marital home.
This here is the living room, and this is the bedroom. There's the ensuite and my stereo, my vibes. I got my speakers, and I go bouncing, make a little disco with the lights on flashing. I'm trying to rock in.
Are you enjoying married life?
Yeah, it's different than I thought it was going to be. I don't know, it just feels like a dream at the moment. It doesn't feel like I'm married. It just feels like I'm single, and you know, my daddy has this trailer and I'm just cleaning it and making the bed and packing in stuff. It just feels like that's it. It'll probably hit me in another couple of months. Probably be crying now. No, it ain't that bad.
Freda is going to taste life on the road. But for her, it is not the trailer that makes the traveller.
Culture is dying out. Like, you won't see as many travellers travelling. You won't see as many travellers like living in trailers and whatever. But it doesn't exactly mean like you have to live in a trailer or you have to live in a house. So you'll still be a traveller no matter what. No one's going to take that away from you. You're still who you are at the end of the day. So it's whatever you feel comfortable with it. With the trailer, you're bringing your home wherever you want to go, and you're exploring different things and exploring different scenery, and there's nothing holding us back now, is there? So